Hi, my name is Madeleine. I'm from Byron, Illinois, and a true lover of leadership. Thank you for the chance to apply to the Gregorian Fellows Leadership Program. I'm so excited for this opportunity. I believe that the most effective and successful leaders possess these three important characteristics: passion, humility, and virtue. Being passionate is having an emotional connection to the work at hand. A passion, whether it is simple as making someone smile or as grandiose as ending abortion, keeps a leader moving and constantly striving for improvement. Being passionate makes you excited to be a leader, which then inspires others. Leaders must also possess humility. This is because humility causes them to reflect on how they obtained their success. They know that the people around them and God helped them along the way, making them thankful, which improves the well-being of the leader and the group. Having humility decreases egotistical behaviors, which, if unchecked, would make it difficult to reach success. Finally, leaders need to be virtuous. Being virtuous distinguishes evil from decency. It doesn't just mean the goal is good and pure. The way a leader reaches that goal also is. It is integral for leaders to be virtuous, not only to keep themselves in line, but also to make sure we are affecting people and the world in positive ways, and most importantly, to keep us from straying from God's plan. In May, I was elected as the Illinois Association of Student Council state president. This means I preside over the entire state in regards to high school student councils. In addition, I also serve as their senior class president. Although I'm truly honored and downright blessed to hold both of these positions, I wouldn't say that those have most clearly demonstrated my leadership ability over the past year. To me, leadership is much more than a position or title. So, to answer this question, I would say the thing that most clearly demonstrates my leadership ability began on August 8th, the day I broke both of my ankles. The story of how is one for another video. After this tragic accident, I was unable to do everything I wanted to, and of course was in a lot of pain. However, I knew that having a bad attitude or giving up wouldn't help the situation. Thus, I took on every day with a smile, a laugh, a sense of gratefulness, and a mission to continue to be a leader. I showed up to every homecoming meeting with a positive attitude and a wheelchair. I went to student council events ready to talk to others with a happy heart and a wheelchair. And every day I went to school with the same mission: make people feel welcomed. And even from my wheelchair, I was able to do that, which truly describes me as a person and as a leader, someone who serves others at all times. A leader I'd like to emulate is Mr. Trupp from the book Because of Mr. Trupp. He is a teacher, and his tremendous leadership is what I would like to emulate for 3 reasons. First, Mr. Trupp is able to adjust his leadership depending on the student he's working with. He understands that every student is unique and not the same approach works for everyone. If more leaders were able to do that, then teams would work together better and people would feel like they're truly welcomed and respected. Secondly, Mr. Trupp's leadership is inspiring because it doesn't only have an effect while he is present. Because of an unfortunate accident, Mr. Trupp falls into a coma. The kids are devastated, but then they begin to remember the lessons he taught them. This is so inspiring because many leaders are charismatic leaders, but Mr. Trupp surely isn't. He shows that as leaders, we should be striving for our lessons and work to be enough to boost people to a higher potential. Finally, Mr. Trupp leads his students to a greater mission than themselves. Mr. Trupp has the students volunteer in a special ed classroom, pushing the kids to understand acceptance, friendship, and selflessness. If a leader is able to push their followers to greater goals than themselves and their success, then they are truly worth emulating. For each of these reasons, Mr. Trupp is an excellent leader, making him someone I strive to emulate.